hypocrisy with Rosalind Reed is actually wild. Who remember just about a week ago this woman was on here damn near hyperventilating, talking about people online that are always sexualizing her.
That is so not the problem. The point is how I'm constantly sexualized against my will.
Now, if that is the case, tell me why she's voluntarily giving the internet private information about her sex life.
I took a pregnancy test and I'm not pregnant.
Girl, if you don't want people in your bedroom, why you keep bringing the bedroom to us?
Oh my god, girl, please. Vibe change. Wee. We're vibe changing. They don't tell you the price you pay.
What's up, people? Wagwan. Welcome back to another video. I was prepared to make an entirely different video about Rose's live stream with Remy. But while scrubbing the transcript, I came across a section of the live stream where Rosie said, and I quote, "I just wanted to know, like I took a pregnancy test and I'm not pregnant." Now somebody tell me, why the bumbleclap broke pocket Rosie out here being irresponsible? You know what, before me get ahead of myself, people, let us preface what went down.
Oh my god, shout out for this drink organizer. I love it. I love it so much. So much. This is the coolest thing ever. Thank you. I really needed it. Jessica's been in the chat. I asked her if like she was serious or if she was just goofing, and she never responded. So I'm not sure, to be honest. Because if I was waiting for her to confirm or deny, but I didn't know if she was just like joking, because she's done stuff like that in my chat before.
Now, some of y'all might know Jessica Messica. She's a known troll around here. She used to be a reactor, but now she frequents chat like Rosie's to leave comments like this. Now, Rosie could have simply ignored what was said, but Rosie decided that she would provide a response to this comment.
I guess to that, what she said is, I'll say this, just being a responsible adult, like, I took a test and I'm not, you know, like.
Now, my question is, why? Why tell us this? Because you know what? She didn't have to. She literally could have just not addressed it, but Rosie wanted people to know. That is why she said it. And the way she said, a responsible adult, like that was supposed to do something. A responsible adult is able to financially support themselves. A responsible adult would use contraception. A responsible adult would make every effort to not have to do a pregnancy test when they can't even afford their own life. But sure, Rosie, you thought you were being responsible.
Oh, okay. Gotcha, Jessica. Okay, understood. So no, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I did take a, like, my boyfriend was here for a month. I just to be sure, because like I live in Florida and shit. I just wanted to know, like, I took a pregnancy test and I'm not pregnant. You know.
I truly am so confused as to why we know this and why the fact that she lives in Florida have anything to do with shit.
Like, I was just like making sure. I was just a little confused by what you were saying, but when you put it like that, I can understand what you mean by that. I was really confused before then. Girl, like, peace and love. You've trolled me in the past, okay? So I kind of have to just check.
Woman stays complaining that she doesn't have medical insurance. She can barely afford her own life. But she's supposed to be out here being reckless enough that she needed to do a pregnancy test? Girl, what? So she cannot afford to assess all the issues that she claimed to have because healthcare is so expensive. But she's talking about the prospect of a baby? Again, what? Cannot take care of yourself, cannot afford insurance, recently said how hard it is to care for pets. Pets! But you're out here talking about a whole pregnancy, a baby, a whole human, not a fantasy. So if you cannot afford a vet bill, how the fuck are you going to afford another human? I just need to drive this point home that this is absolutely not being responsible. This is not even logic. This is a flip-flopping grifter who is playing adulthood.
I used to talk a little more like raunchy, like I used to make more sexual jokes, but like literally the entirety of this year I don't even operate like that anymore. So even like now more than ever, like the things I do online are very like PG outside of my cussing.
Does Rosie really understand the meaning of the words that she's saying? Cause she just says her content is PG, kids friendly, safe for the whole family. So why is she on a vertical stream, telling the internet that she took a pregnancy test after her boyfriend was in Florida for a month, while sipping THC? That's not PG. That's the furthest thing from it. The vertical mode means it's popping up right in front of actual kids.
Exactly, Bobby.
Exactly, Teardrop.
Later on in this live stream, she went on this whole elaborate fairy tale that she has in her head about what life would be as a mom. And I'm gonna let you sit with that for a second. Let me just say it up front. She would be an absolute nightmare as a mother.
If I were to have kids...
No, not again.
If it were up to me, if it were my choice, if that were to ever happen, which I don't know.
Jules said, girl, you have stage 3 morbid obesity. No one is fertile at that weight. Let's be so for real. Miss Danny said, girl, please. Remy ain't even sticking it in your ear. Catherine said, say what now?
If I were to have kids, if it were up to me, if it were my choice, if that were to ever happen, which I don't know. I would want to be like a full stay-at-home parent, and like I would want to either have the budget for Montessori school or some kind of homeschooling where I can help with that, and like, you know, I would outsource to help like cover topics that I'm not strong on or whatever, or homeschool up to a certain age. But like, I don't want to thrust my kids into public school like after the experiences I've had. And that's really hard to do unless you're of means.
Her life right now is a stay-at-home bum, but she's out here daydreaming about adding an innocent baby to the shithole of an existence. Rosie, if you don't wake the fuck up, this stay-at-home bum out here don't have any insurance and no stability in her life, but she's wanting to build a nursery in her head while she can't even afford damn groceries. I wonder if Rosie realized that a child is not a fairy tale, that a baby is real. An innocent human being who would be born into the shithole of her existence with a mother who can handle her own stress without hyperventilating on a members-only live stream.
All my Gorlworld passed. I'd never heard of this person. I was surprised, especially when I saw her subscriber count. I was shocked I'd never heard of her. I really hadn't. And if I'd ever heard of her in passing, I didn't like ever look into it. Like, I really had no clue who she was. And my hope is that she just truly didn't know my history, and she's not that awful. That's all I can hope for.
Rosie being a mother would be a nightmare waiting to happen. What it all boils down to for me is that I just need for Rosie to be consistent. If you have such an issue with people sexualizing you, then stop bringing your business to the internet. Because you can't cry sexualization on a Monday, hand the internet the pregnancy result by Thursday, and expect for people to feel sorry for you. You can't be a victim and the one volunteering the tea at the same time. In one live stream, she managed to be the victim, the villain, and the punchline. But if you ask Rosie, Gorlworld is the fault, we're just making shit up and blowing things out of proportion. But anyways, people, that is it for this one. Thoughts, comments, criticism, leave them all down below. I look forward to hearing your take on all of this. Anyways, people, that's it for this one. Special shout outs to the
blood clot yell them
whose names are popping up here. I appreciate y'all. Anyways, people, that's it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.